Welcome to the city of New Kensington, located 18 miles northeast of Pittsburgh. New Kensington is in the middle of a transformation. Almost monthly, a new store or restaurant is appearing. This is in thanks to the hard work and perseverance from those who care about the city the most. The dream is for it to become not just a small city in Pennsylvania, but a destination spot, a desirable place to visit. For the first time in my life, I've gotten a glimpse of what New Kensington used to be and what it can be. The growth I've seen over just a few short years has been nothing short of awe-inspiring. New Ken now offers so many unique things: a community art center, a local brewery, a coffee shop, boutiques, beauty salons, tattoo shops, yoga studios, bakeries, future tech hubs, and trendy new restaurants. On holidays, we have parades. In the summertime, we have monthly community gatherings called Fridays on 5th, where we eat from food trucks, purchase goods from local merchants, dance and sing songs together in the sun, and party on into the night. With all this joy and betterment, there is still one huge issue that continues to hold back the growth in this community. New Kensington is a food desert. Defined by the Department of Agriculture, food deserts are regions where people have limited access to healthy and affordable food. In 2020, New Ken lost its only downtown grocery store, Shop and Save.
My name is Autumn. I am a resident of New Kensington. We have a lot of residents in our area who don't have vehicles. We have a lot of high-rises in this area, so we have people who walk, who ride their scooters, and they have to go to the local store just to get regular everyday things. If you don't have an opportunity to walk or just get fresh fruit and not so much just box things, then I feel like you're more susceptible to get overweight, and that's always a big issue.
My name's Kiara.
I'm Ariana.
I'm Ayana.
We are kids in New Kensington. We just want to talk about how we don't have local grocery stores around here anymore. And
It would be a lot more easier if we had one.
yeah, we don't really have our permits or license yet, so we always have to get rides to go to the stores. And it's not easy for us to just walk there all the
I
time.
miss the fresh baked cookies from the local grocery store.
And how they're not around anymore.
I miss riding bikes with the kids to the grocery store. It was very convenient and it was fun, and now we can't do that anymore. I think there would be a lot more activity in New Kensington if that we had that much at our hands.
Right.
Holidays could be better, so they could get their food from right there and not have to do everything last minute or find rides and Ubers.
This is Need Community Cafe. When it opened its doors in 2017, this was the first glimpse of the changes to come for New Kensington, serving wholesome food daily based on a beautiful concept. Everyone deserves a good meal.
I'm Mary Bodie from Need Community Cafe. I'm one of the co-founders along with my husband. Our mission at Need Community Cafe is to provide the opportunities for all to eat a good meal regardless of their means. And it's so important in our area, not having a grocery store. There's limited ability to get fresh foods. Everything is either from a general store or a gas station. And so we would really love people to have access to good, healthy, and wholesome foods. We hope that someone would be able to come in, a grocery store, a co-op, or someone to provide this opportunity. You're not only helping a family, but you're changing the health of a community. So it's really important that this issue gets some attention.
I'm Joel Gavelli, and I live here at Kensington Manor. Today I'll be going to Dollar General to get all my local groceries within walking distance, and that is not ideal. About 20 minutes one way. Been here for one winter so far, and last winter I thankfully had this shopping cart ready because there was a good bit of snow last year. And whenever it does snow, it makes walking harder.
This is the path that Joel takes. He makes a 20-minute walk every time he wants to get something from the store. And this is not a wholesome grocery store with lots of fruits and vegetables. This is a convenience store which has packaged items and no options for any real food. So he makes this walk knowing that he is limited, but also realizes this is the best option in walking distance so he can feed his family.
Like all the frozen goods here are basically like things that you would be finding at a regular produce aisle in a supermarket, but since this is a convenience store and not a dedicated supermarket, everything that's would be in the produce section has to be gotten in the frozen food section, which brings down the overall quality. Alright, and right here, this is the selection of canned vegetables, and just from a quick glance you can tell that it is pretty dry right now. Just picked over. When Shop and Save left, it was a huge blow to the heart of New Kensington. The thing that I'm concerned about with the revival of New Kensington is that we're focusing a lot on small businesses, which is good, but there's a lot more that we could be doing besides that. Like just general quality of life and functionality for the neighborhood. Stuff that may not be generally or immediately profitable, but in the long run will help everyone.
I just feel is that there should be a grocery store up there in the plaza next to Family Dollar. There's a lot of elderly people that come down here with their walkers that don't drive, that want to be able to get certain stuff from grocery stores but don't have no way to be able to get up there. I'm definitely not going to walk all the way to Giant Eagles to be able to go and get what I need from a certain store. I don't drive. And I know there's a lot of people in these high rises that's not even elderly that don't drive, that might not be able to because they might have a disability, that need help to be able to get to certain grocery stores. I just feel like that there should be something near for all of these people. No one wants to walk 5 miles to a grocery.
Now, how far really is this walk? Starting from Kensington Manor to Golden Dawn, it's a 38-minute walk, all uphill. To Giant Eagle, it's a 50-minute walk, and that's only one way.
Hey, my name is Gerald Charlton, owner and creator of Veggies in That. We are a plant-based food truck. My involvement with First Fridays has been awesome. The community around New Kensington is awesome. The people here, they love vegan food. They're drawn to new things. I think they can also use the benefits from a plant-based diet, because again, like I came from a place where like there was not that many options for plant-based vegan, let alone fresh vegetables. So I think bringing that into life, into a community that's up and coming again, will be a great asset to this community.
I made a final stop to speak with several high-rise residents where they share their stories of what they've been going through since Shop and Save left in 2020.
There's too many high-rises in New Ken that you do not have a grocery store. You can't keep bringing people in to new businesses. They're going to think, we got this, we got that. Well, where do you get your supplies? You run out of something, you got to run far to go restock. So they need to think about that. You got to get a grocery store here. That's the only thing that can solve it. A grocery store in New Kensington.
I'm in a wheelchair. I have to call 3 days in advance to get a ride to the grocery store. And I have a 6-year-old I have to get food for and everything. People don't get to the store. We have to go to Family Dollar. You spend an arm and leg down at Family Dollar. And it's not fresh meat, and it's no fresh vegetables. What needs to be in New Ken is a grocery store.
Well, with Shop and Save was there, it was easy to go there to shop and come home. I ride a bike. I'm not allowed to drive anymore. And I'd put my things on my handlebars and roll on home. And it was always convenient to be right there. They got to open up something somewhere close.
I have to wait until he's going to the store to get a ride, which means I need to change my whole day schedule around in order to get there for the ride, to be on time for the ride.
I mean, I go to the dollar store up here, but can't get everything there. So, it's just rough, man.
Everyone is having the same kind of struggle. It's rough for everybody.
Yeah, it is.
We're all having a rough time.
Makes it hard. It's making it hard on everybody. We got no way to get nowhere other than walk. Mr. Ron, he walks every time he goes somewhere. Mr. Jim, he has his daughter that helps, but sometimes when he don't need her, he has to walk down there, and he's been sick. You got Joel who does it all the time. You've got Miss Melanie that goes shopping all the time. Everybody here shops at least, once or twice a week, if not more, and we all have the same issues. We need to have something here in our community to where we can get to like we had when we had Shop and Save.
My name's Stephanie. I'm the manager here. There's a couple of family units and a smaller high-rise, and then a few blocks down the street I manage another high-rise with close to 100 people in it. Definitely when Shop and Save closed, that was awful, because that was really like the fresh food that provided to the whole community. That was the only grocery store down here in New Kensington, and with it being right there between 8th and 9th Street, and we're just a few blocks down the street, losing that was really horrible. A lot of my tenants don't drive, don't have transportation. They have to pay jitneys or take a bus to get to a store, and then I don't know if you've ever had to grocery shop and then get on a bus with all of your hundreds of bags up your arms, and then just having to carry that when a lot of people that don't drive are elderly, disabled.
As you can see on this chart, there is 176 units that Stephanie manages. An estimated 60% of residents do not have vehicles. An estimated 95% of residents are getting SNAP benefits. The majority of residents are on SSI, living below the poverty line, and this is only 2 of the many high-rises in New Kensington.
Being able to be more independent, be more financially independent, because they're not paying for services, bus rides, jitney rides, delivery service fees. I think they'll be happier, healthier, and it'll also bring more revenue back to the community, which is a win for everybody, right?
I think what we are all witnessing in New Kensington right now is a great beginning. It's an opportunity to put the needs of its people first, so that we are all able to grow stronger and shape New Kensington into something different and unique. Years from now, we will all look back and remember this city was built by everyone.